In today's video, we are going to begin exploring equations where our variable shows up on both sides. So look at number 35. We have 2x plus 7 equals 15 plus 4x. How are we going to solve this when there's more than one x in the problem? And they are, quite frustratingly, on opposite sides of the equal sign. Well, as we introduce this idea today, both sides of our equations are already going to be as cleaned up as they can be. All we're going to do is move stuff around. Now, which is smaller, 2x or 4x? Since they're both positive, 2x is smaller than 4x. So let's move that 2x, something that is positive, from the left side of this equation to the right side. How do we move something that is positive? A whole thing that is positive. We do it with subtraction. On the left side, 2x minus 2x is gone completely, leaving just that 7. On the right side, we didn't touch the 15, but the 4x now has a minus 2x. 4x minus 2x is positive 2x. Now we have a two-step equation. Subtract 15 from each side to get negative 8 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2 to get negative 4 equals x. In number 36, which is smaller, 4r or 3r? 3r is smaller, so we're going to want to move it. Because it's positive, we move it with subtraction. On the left side here, we have 4r minus 3r. Well, that's just r. Minus 1 equals negative 2. And the 3r and minus 3 are canceled out. Solve the equation. We add 1 to both sides. R is equal to negative 1. In number 37, which is smaller, 4r or 6r? 4r is smaller, so we'll move it. It's positive, so to move it, we use subtraction. So that's going to leave the negative 9 by itself on the left side, because the 4r and minus 4r will cancel each other out. On the right side, 6r minus 4r is 2r. And that plus 1 is still there. We haven't touched it yet. Now we've got a two-step equation we can solve normally. So we're going to have negative 10 equals 2r. We'll divide both sides by 2 to get negative 5 equals r. I invite you to pause the video at this point and attempt numbers 38, 39, and 40. I will be doing them right now. In number 38, we're going to move the single n. It's smaller than 3n. So that gets me negative 3 equals negative 15 plus 2n. Then I'm going to add 15 to both sides to get 12 equals 2n. And I will divide both sides by 2 to get 6 equals n. In number 39, I'm going to move the 2p because it is smaller. That's going to get me 2p plus 7 equals negative 5. Now we can subtract 7 from both sides to get 2p equals negative 12. Divide both sides by 2 to get p equals negative 6. Finally, in number 40, I'm going to start by subtracting 3n from each side because 3n is smaller than 4n. That'll get me n plus 2 equals 3. We'll subtract 2 from each side and get the final statement that n equals 1.